Here are 15 curated lists of reptiles that are great for kids to keep as pets. Each list is grouped by a theme, and I explain why each group is kid-friendly and where to find them, whether that's at reptile shows, breeders, pet stores, or rescues. Let's start. Beginner reptiles for young kids ages 5 to 10. These reptiles are good because they are easy to handle, slow-moving, hardy, and tolerant of beginner mistakes. The reptiles in this group include the Leopard Gecko, Corn Snake, Russian Tortoise, Crested Gecko, and the African Fat-tailed Gecko. You can find them at pet stores like PetSmart and Petco, local reptile expos, and from reputable online breeders such as BHB Reptiles and Josh's Frogs. Second is low-maintenance reptiles for busy families. These reptiles are good because they require less cleaning, feeding, and handling, and are very forgiving. The reptiles in this group include the ball python, leopard gecko, blue-tongued skink, Kenyan Sand Boa, and the Gargoyle Gecko. You can find them at reptile expos, reptile rescues, and from private breeders online. Third is reptiles that love to be handled. These reptiles are good because they have calm and tame personalities and don't mind frequent handling. The reptiles in this group include the bearded dragon, ball python, Argentine Tegu for older kids, Uromastyx, and the blue-tongued skink. You can find them at specialty reptile breeders, local exotic pet stores, and reptile rescue centers. Reptiles with wow factor for kids who love cool looks. Why they're good, unique colors, crests, or tongues, visually exciting and still manageable. Reptiles include the Crested Gecko, Panther Chameleon for older kids aged 12 and up, Tokay Gecko, which is best to observe rather than handle, Mexican black kingsnake, and fire skink. You can find them on online reptile marketplaces like Morph Market or at reptile expos and exotic pet shows. Reptiles that live in small tanks for space-conscious families. Why they're good? They don't need huge enclosures, making them great for apartments or kids' bedrooms. Reptiles in this category are the Anole, Crested Gecko, Kenyan Sand Boa, Western Hognose snake, and the green tree frog, which is technically an amphibian but often grouped with reptiles. You can find them at local pet stores, on Craigslist or local forums. Just make sure to check for humane conditions, and from small-scale breeders. Super gentle reptiles for sensitive kids. Why they're good? They are calm, non-aggressive, and slow, making them great for shy or younger children. Reptiles in this category include the Russian tortoise, bearded dragon, corn snake, blue-tongued skink, and African fat-tailed gecko. You can find them at family-run pet shops, humane societies with exotic pet adoptions, and from friends with reptiles looking to rehome. Educational reptiles for science-loving kids are a fantastic choice. Why they're good? Well, they have interesting behaviors and biological features that kids can study and learn from. For example, the leopard gecko can regrow its tail, which is super cool. The bearded dragon has unique behaviors like head bobbing and arm waving. And let's not forget the chameleon, which can change its color. The corn snake is fascinating with its constriction and shedding habits. And the tegu, well, it's intelligent and even trainable. You can find these reptiles at reptile shows with educational booths, 4-H clubs, and herpetological societies. Plus, there are online classifieds from reptile keepers where you can get more information. Reptiles with unique feeding habits are really fun for kids to watch. Why they're good? Because kids just love watching them eat, whether they catch insects or slurp up fruit. Take the chameleon, for instance, with its projectile tongue. The Tokay Gecko, bearded dragon, and panther gecko all have their own unique ways of eating. And the tegu. It eats fruit and eggs, making it quite interesting to observe. You can find these reptiles through insect pet food suppliers who also often sell these reptiles, online exotic pet forums, and breeder websites. Reptiles that don't need live food are a great option for some kids and parents who might be squeamish about live feeders. These reptiles eat veggies, pellets, or freeze-dried options. The Uromastyx is mostly vegetarian. The Russian tortoise is another good choice. The blue-tongued skink can eat canned food. The bearded dragon can eat greens and pellets. And the crested gecko thrives on a fruit mix diet. You can find them through online retailers. Just look for non-live food options and care sheets, and vegan-friendly reptile rescue groups are also a good place to check out. Reptiles that live a long time can be wonderful long-term companions. They grow with your child, making them a great family commitment. Some reptiles you might consider are the leopard gecko, which can live 15 to 20 years, the ball python, with a lifespan of 20 to 30 years, and the Russian tortoise, which can live for more than 40 years. Other options include the bearded dragon, living 10 to 15 years, and the blue-tongued skink, which can live 15 to 20 years. You can find these reptiles from long-standing breeders with lineage records or animal rescues that specialize in lifetime care adoptions. Colorful reptiles can be visually stimulating for young children and are often quite safe and docile. Some vibrant options include the fire skink, known for its metallic red color, the Panther Chameleon with its beautiful rainbow hues, and the albino corn snake. There's also the banana ball python and the electric blue day gecko. You can find these colorful reptiles on Morph Market for rare color morphs, at Herpetological Society expos, or from exotic reptile breeders. Reptiles that stay small are easier to manage, lift, and observe closely. Some great options include the Anole, Crested Gecko, Western Hognose snake, African fat-tailed gecko, and house gecko. You can find these reptiles at tropical fish and exotic pet stores, or during pet adoption days at pet stores. Rescue-friendly reptiles are fantastic for teaching compassion and responsibility. They are often already tame and used to people. Some popular choices are the bearded dragon, leopard gecko, corn snake, ball python, and red-eared slider. Keep in mind that turtles need space though. You can find these reptiles at local reptile rescues, the Humane Society or SPCA, and even on Facebook groups like Reptile Adoptions Your State. Reptiles that are active and fun to watch provide entertaining behaviors like climbing, basking, and digging. Some of the best ones are the bearded dragon-crested gecko fire skink, Uromastyx, and Anole. You can find them at educational reptile programs or kid-friendly reptile zoos that adopt out. Reptiles that don't bite or rarely do are important for parents worried about safety. Consider the leopard gecko, corn snake, bearded dragon, Russian tortoise, and blue-tongued skink. To find these reptiles, search for beginner-safe reptiles at expos, or ask for temperament history at rescues or breeders.